guys. Nyla's beating on the table. But I wanted to talk to you guys. Hope you guys, first of all, are having a fantabulous day. It is Friday, and it's after 4. It's 4:10. But I just wanted to talk to you guys. I'm sorry, give me 1 moment. I just wanted to talk to you guys about what's kind of been happening in the media as it pertains to the Academy Awards and, you know, stuff about the racism and just all that stuff, all that jazz. First off, I'm not an actress or an actor or whatever by, you know, any means, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, people that are in that field, that area, or that line of work, you know, they want to be congratulated or celebrated, as they should be. And so I feel like this thing has like kind of blown out way out of proportion. Like, it's just, you know, with, and I mean no disrespect to anybody, like I'm really not like a movie goer. I don't spend money on movie tickets. I just wait until they come out on cable. But I just wanted to talk about, you know, all this stuff just circulating around the Academy Awards, you know, about Jada Pinkett Smith, and, you know, kind of everybody is kind of like boycotting the Academy Awards. I don't think that boycotting the Academy Awards is going to be the answer. I think that what we need to do as a culture, as, you know, as a people, is we need to start making our own movies and our own TV shows, and kind of stop relying on, you know, these big companies or movie companies and directors to do that, because nobody can tell our story like we can tell our story. And my thing is, if you're going to complain or have a problem with the way that so-called white Hollywood honor their culture or their kind or what have you, you know, I think that what we need to do is focus on the things that are positive in our culture. Like, there are so many black millionaires and billionaires that's in our culture, but you don't really hear about it, or you don't see it on television, because, you know, Caucasian America is not going to really put that out there. So I think that what we need to do as Black America is start doing that for ourselves. You know, sometimes me myself, I don't watch a lot of black television, and I'm telling you this. I'm telling you why. I don't watch a lot of black television because it doesn't represent me as a person, as a black woman, you know, and I find it very difficult to relate on a lot of levels to certain black TV shows, and not only black TV shows, but black movies, because, hold on baby, because a lot of the times these movies are, you know, filled with so much cursing and so much sex and so much just negativity and drugs and violence and gangbanging and all these things. And I'm just like, we are so far from that when it comes to a culture. I mean, I know that it still exists. I'm not, you know, oblivious or ignorant to the fact that those things do exist, and I think that they do exist in every culture, but it's just in the black culture that is really highlighted. And some of the black directors and, you know, black producers or what have you, you know, you put these images and scenes on television and expect for us to go out and watch it. Now, granted, majority of the people are going out and they're watching these things, but for, you know, people like myself, we're kind of not going out to watch those things because I don't want to see those things. Like, you've seen one gang bang and shoot 'em up, bang bang, drug dealing movie one time, you sort of seen it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to watch Boys in the Hood anymore. I don't want to watch anything like that anymore because the hood is a mentality, and I am not hood. You know what I mean? I'm not from the hood. So it's like, I think that if we're going to make noise and, you know, be upset about that it's kind of hypocritical because you do have a lot of African American, you know, men, women, couples out there that do have production companies and things like that. And, you know, I think that you need to focus on making movies or making films that are going to represent the entire facet of the black culture. That's just my opinion. Nobody else has to agree. That is okay. That's the great thing about having your own opinion. It's not negative and it's not positive. It's not true, it's not false, it's not fact. It's just what you feel. So that's just my spin on it. I don't really think that we need to attack a culture, you know, because you feel like the black people are being shut out from certain things or from certain awards. I mean, you know, yeah, you can look at it like that. I mean, it is kind of crazy that none of the black movies were nominated this year. And I'm not like a big moviegoer or anything like that. I do think that Will Smith is a great actor, and he should have at least been nominated for Concussion. I haven't seen the movie, but from what I've been hearing, I've heard that it's a really great movie and that it knocked Star Wars out of the #1 slot and all that stuff. You know, so I think for that reason, if it really was that good of a movie, that he should have at least gotten a nomination. However, he makes $20 million a movie. I mean, whatever, who cares? You know, there's so many more important things out there that we need to focus on than the Academy Awards. Like, seriously. You know, when you want to talk about racism does exist. It really does exist. But we always, and I'm just talking about from the black culture, and I'm not representing everybody. I'm just saying for me, for myself, I believe this. I believe that if we're going to talk about the black culture and racism and all that stuff, I think that we need to turn the camera on ourselves. For the simple fact that, you know, we talk about other races disrespecting us, disrespecting our women, and killing our kids and our children and our sons and all that. And while those things are happening, and it's sad, you know, we in a black culture are doing the same things to each other. Like, we're killing each other every single day because of foolishness. You know what I mean? Like, somebody stole your man or somebody stole your girl and you're ready to stab him, you're ready to kill him. Like, I mean, you can say what you want to say about the other culture, hating on African Americans, but African Americans are killing each other as well. You know, so it's like, if you want a change, be the change. Stop having, you know, stop being violent to each other. Stop disrespecting each other, disrespecting our women in music videos and, you know, all these things. I mean, it's just, I can't turn on the television without seeing a beautiful black woman on the television butt naked. I mean, you know, why? Like, why do you feel that you have to be naked to show your beauty or to make your voice be heard? Like, there are so many different outlets out there that you can do that and be classy and not trashy. That's just my take on everything. You know, and I think that we need to focus so much more on our culture increasing and doing things that will build up our culture instead of tearing each other down and you know, blaming the white culture and that they do this and they say this and all these things. Like, you have a choice. We all have choices, and that's the beauty about being a human being and having free choice, is that having free will, is that we can all choose to be better than what we are. Like, I feel like we came such a long way from slavery time, but we still have such a long way to go. Like, I hate to see our young black men walking on the street with their pants sagging and hanging underneath their butt cracks, with their boxers showing with doodle stains. Like, that's not attractive, that's not cool, and that is not a representation that you want to put out there of the black culture. We are stereotyped every single day because that's what we put out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't say that another culture is beating on you or doing this or doing that or disrespecting or whatever, because you're kind of putting those things out there. We are putting those things out there, you know, for everybody to talk about and to demoralize us and stuff like that, you know. So I think that the change needs to start with us. You know, Monday was Martin Luther King Day, and he has fought, he has done so much. I mean, all of our ancestors have done so much and have come such a long way to bring us the freedom that we have today, that we can go to school freely, you know, and get an education, but we choose to drop out of school. Like, why? I don't understand. And I'm not just talking about the black culture. I'm talking about every culture, because this happens in every culture. But I'm just coming from the angle of dealing with our black culture today, because it's kind of up in the air. This is what's on the airwaves and what's going on. You know, if we want to be better, if we want to make a change, and it starts with us. Stop putting the blame on everybody else. Stop making it seem like it's everybody else's fault, because we all have a choice to make a difference. Like, we all have a choice to make a difference. So, you know, people, I see a lot of videos and people talking about, you know, the black people being disrespected and being beaten on and this and that and killed. And while all that is true, it is true. But we as a people need to start supporting each other. Support local black owned businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, support our children. You know, young men, go back to school and get an education. Young women, stop opening up your legs to Dick, Tom, and Harry and getting pregnant at a young age. Now, I know that this is not going to fly. You know, this is not going to go over well, and it's going to rub some people the wrong way, and that's okay. I want to get a dialogue going. You know what I mean? But this is just how I feel. I feel like we open up ourselves to so much scrutiny and so much negativity because of what we you know, go through on a daily basis. And it's like, you have the opportunity to turn a negative into a positive, but you choose not to. You know, everybody goes through things in life, and everybody is dealing with things and issues and what have you. You know what I mean? I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I made choices that is going to make my future better. You know what I mean? And so that's all I'm saying is, make better choices. Don't try to, you know, don't try to blame the white man or talk about it's the white man this and the white man that, and I'm not working for the white man. Who is the white man? Like, I don't understand why people keep saying that the man. Who is the man? You know what I mean? If you don't want to work for nobody, then dag on there, start a business and work for yourself. But stop with the excuses about the man. I'm not going to work for the man. There is no man. You know what I'm saying? You have to start from somewhere. It's humble beginnings, what have you. You have to start from somewhere. I mean, my husband and I, we got married. We didn't have anything when we got married. We had a 1-bedroom closet. You know what I mean? It just was so small. But we were working. My husband worked at McDonald's. I mean, he was flipping burgers because he knew that he had a family. And I was pregnant at the time. We have a family that we had to take care of and stuff like that. You know, I worked at a bank for a little bit, and it's like we made choices that would cause us to live a better life and to have better. You know, now we have our own businesses and everything, yes, but it just didn't come out of nowhere. Like, we just decided, we made choices, and we decided that this is what we're going to do. This is what we want for our family, and this is what we want for our lives. That we want to own our own business. We want to work for ourselves, and we want to employ other people. You know, so it's nobody's fault why you are stuck in this rut or the situation that you're in, because you have a choice to get up, to make moves, and to do something different with your life. So if you want something better, you got to do something better, and stop blaming everybody else, and stop talking about it's the man, because there is no such thing as the man. You know what I mean? So I know this is going to rub some people the wrong way. Like I said, that's okay. I want to get a dialogue going. So leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about what is being discussed in this video. And you know, be constructive. If you're going to be negative in a bad way, I'm gonna block you. I'm just letting you know that now. But I want you to be constructive. You know, constructive criticism, or you know, just come straight from your heart. But please don't leave any cursing on my channel or anything like that. Please respect my channel and respect me, because I do respect all of my viewers and all of my subbies, and I love you guys so much, and we appreciate you guys so much. So we just want to get a dialogue going, and let me know what you guys think about the Academy Awards situation. I understand I'm 50-50 on the whole thing, you know, about that. So just let me know what you guys think. I mean, I'm not making $20 a film. So, you know, hey, whatever. $20 million a film. I'm sorry. I'm not making $20 million a film yet. You know, so just let me know what you guys think. And yeah, leave a comment. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe, you guys, and let me know, you know, what you want to discuss in positive vibes. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, and you guys be blessed. Have a good day, guys.